Hi, my name is Kat Manier, and I am currently serving in the United States Army as an Army musician. Today, I wanted to talk to you about the process of joining an Army band. First, let's talk about the job. It is a unique job where you get to be a soldier in the Army, but also a musician, supporting the Army with your advanced skills in music. In addition to your tasks of being a soldier, you will also support the Army through musical missions such as parades, ceremonies, concerts, tours, and more. If all of this sounds like it's right up your alley, keep listening and I'll tell you how you can join and how you can start the process. The United States Army has Army bands stationed all across our country and even a couple abroad. The way that you get in contact to start an audition process is by going to our Army band's websites located here. On this website, you will click Request an Audition or learn more information. It'll have you put in your name and an email so that one of our band liaisons can get back to you. It is important to note that during the pre-screening and the audition process, at no point are you obligated to join the Army. So that way you know you can go through the process, but you don't have to worry about signing a piece of paper unless you really want to and you're offered the job. The first step of our process starts with a band recruiter instead of what you would think as a traditional Army recruiter. They are going to be the ones that are going to reach out to you first, and they will let you know the next steps in the process, which include a pre-screen and a phone interview. The pre-screen is just to see what you're already playing and what level you're playing at. And the phone interview is also your chance to learn more about the job and ask any questions. Once you pass the pre-screen and the interview, you will be invited to audition for Army bands. This will be set up through your band liaison, and they will meet you in your hometown area. For example, at the time that I did my audition, I was at Westchester University, so I had my band liaison come to my university and I performed my audition there. The audition will just be you and the band liaison, and it will be recorded to be sent off to a committee to review your audition. It's important to note that after you pass the pre-screen and the phone interview, this will be when your band liaison asks you to get in touch with your local Army recruiter. This is when you will go down to your local recruiting station and you will start the process of joining the Army just like anybody else would. But again, remember, starting this process with your recruiter does not mean you are obligated to join the Army. They will start to take your information, and the most important thing that you will have to do before completing the actual audition for Army bands is you will have to go to MEPS. MEPS stands for Military Entrance Processing Station. This is where the military will make sure that you are physically fit and mentally fit to join service. You do need to pass MEPS in order to take a live audition with the Army bands. After you complete your audition with your band liaison, this will be sent off to a committee to review, and then you'll just have to wait to see if you are selected. The audition process is different for each instrument. You will have to play standard orchestral and band excerpts. The first half of the audition is the prepared round, and it is split into a variety of categories. The categories are a solo category for clarinet that was either the Mozart Clarinet Concerto or one of the Weber concertos. And then it has a march category, a lyrical category, a chamber music category, and a commercial jazz category. In each category, there are 2 options for you to pick from. You only have to play one. These will be the excerpts that you are prepared to play for the audition. The second half of the audition is called the quickly prepared section. This is a packet that you will receive 24 hours prior to your scheduled audition. Basically, it's kind of like sight reading, but with a little bit of extra time. The Army wants to see how quickly can you prepare music and what level can you perform it at. Often our missions come in with short notice, so you need to be able to prepare music quickly and play it at a high level. So you will have 24 hours to learn the music in the packet. At the audition, you might not play the whole packet. Whoever is running your audition will pick several excerpts for you to play. Another thing to note about the quickly prepared packet is they will all have tempo markings. The person running your audition will play the tempo marking on a metronome and count you in. You have the choice to play it at tempo or If you know that in 24 hours you can't get it to the speed that is marked, after they count you in, just confidently play at the tempo you have practiced. So those are the two parts, the prepared part of the audition and the quickly prepared. Okay, so you've passed the audition. Now what happens? You'll be given a certain amount of time in which you have to decide to join. If you choose to accept the job offer and join the United States Army as a musician, you will come in at the pay grade of E4 or as a specialist. This is a junior position within the Army. Army musicians come in at an accelerated rank because of our civilian acquired skills, that being your skills in music. The Army is not going to teach you how to play your instrument, so instead, this is an incentive that they have for musicians. That being said, to be an Army musician, you do not need to have a degree in music. It is not required, but you do need to be able to play your instrument at a high level. For example, my background includes a bachelor's degree in music education and clarinet performance, as well as a master's degree in clarinet performance. Many of my colleagues that I work with in my unit have music degrees or also graduate degrees. While it is not required to have a degree in music, it can be very helpful to have gone through some sort of music program to help you prepare for this audition. These excerpts are probably going to be more difficult than you have seen in your high school level band, so making sure that you get some private lessons or waiting to join the Army till after you've earned your degree are some options to help you be successful. Let's say you've passed that audition and you're ready to go and you've signed on that dotted line and you are now enlisting in the United States Army. What happens next? So after you take your oath into the Army, the next thing you will attend is United States Army Basic Combat Training. Yes, you will have to complete it regardless of your MOS Army musician. It is a 10-week event course. I'm not sure what you want to call it, but I have some more information about basic combat training on my YouTube channel that you can check out. After successfully completing basic combat training, you will attend advanced individual training, which will be led by Army musicians. After completing that course, you will then go to your first unit, where you will finally be a 42 Romeo Army musician. Some incredible perks of being an Army musician are not only all of the incredible musical missions that you get to do with your unit, but also what the Army can supply for you. You will not have to use a personal instrument while doing this job. The Army provides professional instruments for all of us Army musicians. For clarinet players, not only does that mean your clarinet, both a composite one and wood one, because we have those marching missions, you will also be supplied whatever you need to play on your instrument. So for clarinetists and saxophonists, oboists, that means all of our reed supplies are also provided by the Army. Being in the Army as a musician can be an extremely rewarding career, but you have to make sure that that's what you're looking for, because it isn't just getting to be a musician full-time. You are a soldier first. So you need to make sure that those things are something that you want to do as well. Maintaining physical readiness is a big part of our job. So if physical fitness and music are two of your passions, this job is going to be amazing for you. In addition to all the musical benefits of joining the Army, there are also the other benefits that your recruiter will talk to you about that you probably already heard about, but there are educational and tuition-based incentives. Your healthcare is also provided for by the military, and the list goes on and on. What I would recommend if you're interested in starting this process is to make sure that while recruiters are talking to you, including the band recruiter, make sure that you're taking everything they say with a grain of salt. They are only going to tell you the best and most positive things about this job, but there are some downsides as well. My recommendation would be to talk to somebody who is in the Army as a musician but is not your recruiter. These are the people that they'll still tell you the great things about the job, but they will also be honest about the things that are not great. And that's what I did before I joined. I talked to my recruiter, I talked to the band recruiter, but I also messaged people that were in the job that I wanted to be doing. So that way I could hear the good, the bad, and the ugly without the fear of just being kind of not lied to, but just having truths being hidden away. Joining the Army as a musician is a wonderful career, but it is a really big choice. You will have to sign a contract that is for several years, and it's not one that you can just leave if you're not feeling it. So make sure that you talk it over with your family, your loved ones, your friends, if you're interested in joining, because it is a sacrifice for everyone involved. So this is how you join the Army bands, and this is the process. If you have any more questions, I would love to hear them in the comments and see what else I can answer for you guys. If you're thinking of joining Army bands, go practice, and maybe I'll see you soon.